Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Beautiful St. Patrick's Day, sunshine and 50s, and tomorrow not bad for your Saturday. Maybe a spot of rain in the morning, but nothing crazy, also in the 50s. And Sunday a little cooler, a little more wind, but still okay. Weather looking
not
good.
snowing. Good with that. No ice. Yay.
Cande, something else I have not mentioned yet, which I know you're going to love, and it's just for a couple of days to get away for the weekend and celebrate Abigail's birthday, but my in-laws are in town.
Oh.
Yes.
Are they staying at your house?
Yes, and
Now,
Charlie
are your
the dog.
parents coming to celebrate Abby's birthday, or is it a big family thing going on? What's
Yeah,
happening?
yeah, we might see some family.
You
For
might?
sure. Yeah.
What's the
I
mystery?
think so. There's no mystery. Yeah, we'll see some family.
Sisters?
Yeah, why not? It's a big birthday,
Oh,
13. Kid.
It's a huge birthday.
Yeah. But yeah, Charlie's here. And you know what else? My in-laws, in a number of weeks here, a couple of weeks, are going on a vacation, and we get to watch Charlie. I am so excited.
I was going to ask, what about
Yes.
Charlie?
We are given the responsibility of having the wonderful Charlie the dog. She is so
that's a
perfect.
huge responsibility. They really trust you.
That's their baby.
Brian and I were thinking, because we're thinking of taking a vacation, whatever. And we're like, what do we do with Tilly? We're not going to board her. She's never been boarded. Can't board her. Can't take it. She would break her heart.
Right.
We don't know who could take care of her.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it.
It's a big issue. It's like having a child. Who do we trust?
I mean, I would have no problem taking Tilly in.
I know yours is up there on the list, because Otis goes to daycare. Otis runs around the city. I don't think that Tilly's going to be doing that.
Right.
Yeah, so he's off the list. Casey and Jackie, they're moving to a bigger house in May. They could be on the list because it might be nice and easy for them to do it.
Sure.
And you, I have nobody. I mean, Ellen has a much bigger dog. I don't know. I'm not trusting that. So yeah, it's really tough.
All right. And yes, and the one thing,
feel honored.
I will tell you, I do feel honored, and we would take great care of her. And the one thing I cannot do, we did, oh my God, now going back almost 5 years ago, when we went to Disney, we could not board Tony, our Yorkie, who was so old and fragile, right? That was not going to happen. So we had people, multiple people with keys to our house coming in and out.
That's what Brian was saying. He goes, the only thing we could do is leave her in the house and have people come and take care of her.
Right. Now, which is not a terrible idea if, like, for example, let's say you get Ellen and Yvonne to kind of trade off. Maybe Ellen stays there for a few days. I mean, you can, if you have people you trust, it definitely can work out. Why not?
We did think of that. Absolutely.
Set them up, fill the fridge with food.
I don't get out of here. I'm going to go crazy.
So something to think about. That's the best idea. See if you can get.
That's what he said. I think
one of them.
Have to go down that road.
Yeah. Ellen sounds like, I don't know about Yvonne. Ellen sounds like the type of person who would stay over.
Yes. And, when she goes away, she actually has a person that she hires that she trusts, a younger girl, a teenager, I would say early 20s, who comes to her house and stays there when she's away with the dog and the cats.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't, so we did it for Disney World. We had no choice. Tony was so old. At this point with young dogs, we board the dogs. And they've been boarded a bunch because, we do our little trips, Mohegan, whatever. We have boarded the dogs a bunch. It's great because it's a vet. There's doctors on site. And, they're fun.
And they have each other.
They have each other. They share a run there, a crate, a run. And they love being together. And it's fine. And here's the truth. I've been going on cruises. I am not going to be in the middle of the ocean and leave people with my house open, my keys, I can't do it. I can't mentally do it. I want everything locked up, and the dogs have to be away. That's all. So.
All right.
Yeah. But I think Ellen is a good choice for you.
Yes.
Honestly. Let's talk about this this Korean restaurant in New York that's being sued after a couple allegedly, we'll put allegedly in big caps for now, found a dead rat in their soup on Saturday.
Yeah. First of all, I was thinking about this before we started talking.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be a very large bowl of soup.
Yeah, well,
There are no small rats.
They posted photos. It does appear in the photos to be a very small rat or a pretty big mouse. The Korean place they ordered from is accusing them of staging the whole thing. They even went as far as posting security footage of their cook spooning the soup out of a big pot, claiming there's no way this would have gone unnoticed. Now, the place again, we don't know who's right, who's wrong. The place goes on and calls this couple out and says, do you know, back in 2016 on Yelp, they posted, this couple, a shot of a fly they supposedly found in a different restaurant's soup. So the suggestion here is that they've done this before.
They're professionals.
Now look, the health department is taking the rat thing seriously. There was also a report that said the health officials found rat droppings at the place. They've shut the place down for now. But I'm also going to say this. Could it have been real? Absolutely. I don't care what restaurant you are, there are critters nearby. Right?
There's very little you can do to stop it. You have exterminators come regularly, whatever. Listen, it's
Right.
very difficult. I get that. Let me tell you something. If I was in a Korean restaurant or any restaurant, and
Yes.
that was in my soup, the entire restaurant and probably people on the street would know this because I would be freaking out.
Okay, well, here's the problem. This was a takeout order. This was they found it in the soup in, I guess when they were home, right? So I don't think you could stage, unless you have a dead mouse in your pocketbook, I don't think you can stage it in the restaurant, so.
I would have run to the restaurant with the dead rat in my soup.
Yeah.
Screaming down the street. Believe me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. By the way, did you hear my mother-in-law laughing in the background? She loves this story.
I do not hear your mother-in-law laughing.
Yeah, she's see the little, we pull back the curtain, little behind-the-scenes moments. She's enjoying the show this morning and cackling at the rat story. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
They would know. The world, trust me, would know if there was a rat in my soup.
Yes, I completely agree. Well, we'll see. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Cande, less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Beautiful day for St. Patrick's Day. 50s, sunny. Saturday, maybe a touch of rain in the morning, but also 50s. And then Sunday, a little cooler with some wind. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.